back to the Gridiron Report with David Wright. So I wanted to go over the last podcast that I had. I was talking about how we should just get past Brandon Aiyuk and step on Diggs and look at what we had. Well, we've had another post from Brandon Aiyuk on Instagram, and this one definitely seems that it's more inevitable and just a matter of time until he's on our squad. So I wanted to go over something real quick. So that would make our receiving core Terry McLaurin, which is a contested catch demon. Brandon Aiyuk, that even at 80%, he'll still be a top flight number two receiver, if not better. And Antonio Williams, a slot demon that is excellent at separation off the line, excellent at separation at the top of his route, very twitchy, very fast, good with yak. Then the most important ones would be our depth. We know this from last year. So behind Brandon Aiyuk, I would see Traylon Burks, which I expect him to go much farther and develop much better with a real quarterback. Uh, I expect to hear much more noise from him through the whole year. Behind Antonio Williams would be Luke McCaffrey, which is a great addition because that would be a big slot, is your backup to your starting slot, which is about perfect. Then you have Terry McLaurin. Now, there's three scenarios here. One, you keep six receivers, and Jalen Lane is your backup for Terry McLaurin. But I don't think none of us want that yet. He hasn't proven he could catch anything. So, would you want, and this is the question of the day, would you want De'Ami Brown or would you prefer to have Van Jefferson? De'Ami Brown, excellent at stretching the field, but he's pretty much a one trick pony. Van Jefferson, older, still has a lot of speed, but has a much bigger route tree. So that would be my question. Which one would you like behind Terry? Would you like it to be Jalen Lane so we only keep six and we can put more help at other spots? Or would you rather keep Jalen Lane just returning balls and go with either De'Ami Brown and Van Jefferson? And which one would you prefer? Please leave your comments in the comments. Let's talk about our team some. Please like, share, and subscribe too while you're at it. So my next thing would be Adam Peters, and I've said a lot of rough things about Adam. He ticked me off with last year not bringing in a lot more talent, not just in the beginning of the year, but as he's seen with us falling, he made no real moves to bring anything in on defense, offense, or at all to help us win more than five. But when you look at this in its totality, between getting Jaden and Amos, and you got a right tackle, Josh Connerly, and you got Brandon Coleman. So you got Bill. So let's not forget he's had good picks. But the thing that he's done the best, especially this year, is think he's made up completely for all Ron's disasters. Let's not forget how big of a shit show we were. We had a scumbag as an owner in Daniel Snyder, an actual shit show of his own, a live shit show. We had Ron, which couldn't pick talent, couldn't do crap. So Adam and them come in here, and Josh Harrison, our owners, they not only stopped the shit show, which was literally spilling on our fans, but they're building us a new stadium. They got us back to our original colors. We're looking much more like the Redskins did. And I mean, them black uniforms, they are sweet. But Adam himself repairing what Ron did by bringing in people that are young and extremely talented and just freaks of nature like uh, Leo Chenal, Odafe Owe, many others, Nick Cross. I can keep going, you know the names. But what that did was repair the base that Ron left so empty. The cupboard was bare, and Adams filled that cupboard up now. So, my next subject would be as far as the rebuild, I believe we're gonna win 11. We're gonna go to the playoffs. I believe this is it. We're rebuilt. Now it's a matter of maintaining through the draft and getting better through the draft, occasionally bringing in 1 or 2 free agents if we need to fill a spot and there's someone that good available. But I think our rebuild will show that it's over at the end of this year. I appreciate y'all joining me. I hope y'all's week and the rest of your weekend are great.